Hey everyone, welcome to the call. This is our Power Hour with Logan. So excited that he's on tonight. He is actually our Jewel coach, fabulous coach, and wonderful at giving ideas and tips and sharing with us. So I am actually going to turn it over to him because he is going to share with us some fabulous information and set us up for some fun stuff that's going to be happening here at the end of the month. So Logan, thanks so much for being on with us tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate that introduction there, Megan. But yeah, it has been incredible. I mean, incredible couple of weeks, right? Since Joy We have amazing things right around the corner. But hey, this is that fun time, right? This is the playoffs, right? This is what we're all excited for. So I hope everybody is loving their Joy. We were talking earlier, and I made a little joke. I'm like, we're gonna be a month in at convention. Everybody on Joy we're going to be walking around. Everybody's going to be looking like Benjamin Button, just like aging backwards here. This is so crazy. These before and afters are just nuts. So I'm sure you all saw like Sarah Taylor and everybody like that. Just so crazy. So I'm excited for that convention. Show of hands, everybody. Am I going to see everybody out there at convention? Yeah, y'all excited? Cool. I can't believe that's just 2 weeks away. So yeah, and hey, just even more exciting announcements there. Truthfully, I mean, I could not be any more excited. And yeah, so if this is your first power hour that you've ever hopped on, a power hour is basically 1 hour of uninterrupted income producing activities. Geez, I got all tongue tied there. So 1 hour of uninterrupted income producing activities. I challenge you to say that like 10 times fast. That was really hard. But no, hey, so, within that, so what is an income producing activity? And we'll have, a couple different segments that we'll break it up in here. But from our home office perspective, really 4 areas of your business that we'll look at to assess and analyze, see where you're kicking butt, and maybe where there's some areas of opportunity, right? So being the first one, the one that we'll spend the majority of our time today really, really focusing on, what's going to drive organizations. Number 1, enrollments, right? Bringing people in, building these relationships. Number 2, retention. Number 3, duplication, and then leadership from there. So the majority, like we were saying, geared around enrollments and reaching out, right? Building the relationships and talking about something that everybody's excited about. I mean, hey, if we, geared around this Joy. I mean, people want to hear about that. I mean, shoot, I don't know if I was exactly the demographic we were looking for Joy, but truthfully, I'm loving it. Like I'm not missing any my three pumps or anything like that, and it's taken off like wildfire. I mean, truthfully. So, yeah, I mean, with that, so income producing activities. We can also call income producing activities, right? So we're asking if people want to try these samples, right? If you have that VIP pack, asking for maybe meet up at a coffee date or something along those lines to talk about the opportunity potentially. So want to throw a couple of, maybe sets of verbiage that could apply when we're asking for these, them to jump on board or asking for them to meet up. So, hey, if I were to send you this sample, of this Joy that's, and these are my before and after pictures. Would you try it out and let me know what your thoughts are? Or even if you position it saying that, hey, if I were to send you these samples, would you let me know what your thoughts were? Because my company is looking for the reviews and opinions of 10 people, right? Something along those lines to really make it sound exciting. But huge fan of those. I mean, even and let's be honest, right? Asking for the sale can oftentimes be the toughest part. But it can oftentimes be the most important part too. So, hey, you're obviously on a rock star team here. I mean, I don't care who your upline is on this team. You have a very supportive upline, whoever it is, and saying, hey, if I were to link you in with my leadership, with my supportive upline, our resources from Plexus, and help to keep you consistent on your products, would you commit to 60 days with your subscription order on to Plexus? Right. So right there, a soft way of asking for that. And even if we want to expand upon that a bit, right, I think it's a good idea when building these relationships and getting people over hesitation hill, so to speak, right? Saying, hey, you know what, best case scenario, you hop on board and you drop that, maybe 10 pounds before the end of summer for your sister's wedding. And along the way, getting your gut healthy and worst case scenario, completely non-subjective, 60-day money back guarantee in place that you can utilize. Right. And maybe somebody wants to hop on board with the business. Hey, best case scenario, you get you ordering that $9.99 right now, right? $9.99 until Friday at 11:59 Eastern time. I mean, hey, this is that best time too. I mean, truthfully, save $25, and somebody looking to join for the business right there, they already saved, they already made a BBB right there just in what they're saving. So this is the perfect time to really hop on board. So with that, I'll mute myself for 20 minutes. But I would, I'm just challenging you to use this time to, reach out, whether it's, that person in your phone list that you've been wanting to reach out and talk to them about Joyum because you're just loving it. And if you haven't tried Joyum, hey, reach out and talk about what your favorite products have been. And truthfully, I mean, and this one's a little vague, right? But the concept, just building these relationships, and maybe your bread and butter is talking about the business. Hey, reach out, talk about what the business has done for you, because truthfully, no matter what rank you're at, especially, if you've hit silver, I can tell you that your business testimony, as crazy as this is about to sound, is just as powerful as Megan's. It's just as powerful. You earn that $100 bonus right off the bat. That's going to speak to people. That's a living example of what people can see, is possible for themselves, right? We all know 3 people, right? We can all earn that $100 bonus. What did that do for you, right? Were you able to, maybe go buy extra groceries, able to, budget out bills a little bit better, right? And then as they have success, that why evolves. But hey, be bold, right? And sharing the business. One quote that I love that I'll end on, that kind of piggybacks off that is, people, they oftentimes want the power before doing the things, right? But oftentimes if we do the things, we'll have the power. So if you're saying, hey, I'm going to wait till I'm senior gold to talk about the business, right? By talking about the business and what that's done for you is going to attract these business-minded people. And I learned it from the best here, from Megan. She said duplication equals multiplication, right? And the best way to contribute to that is really, really talking about the business, attracting these business-minded people. And then we're duplicating silvers, right? Duplicating silvers. But from there, I will mute myself. And any questions anybody has, I'm more than happy to plug into the chat and answer them.
Hey guys, I was going to say really quick. So my focus right now is sending out some little product tester sample messages to ask if people, some of these, my basically my top 10 people, if they'd be game for trying the samples of the Joyum. And so this is what I said. For whatever reason, it won't let me minimize this because I'm recording, so I can't put it in the chat thread. But this is what I said, or this is what I'm saying. Hey Abaya, happy Wednesday. If I send you some samples of Joyum, Plexus's new skincare serums, would you be game for giving me your honest feedback? We are looking for reviewers. Winking face hearts. I thought of you. I only have a few left. My mom is loving it too. We've been on the lookout for something with clean ingredients and super excited about it. I'm about 2 weeks in and seeing my glow come back. That's what I'm sending. I feel like it's lighthearted and it's people that I know or have some relationship with that I'm sending these to. So they're definitely not like cold messages or anything like that. Just people that I can see saying yes to me. So anyways, that's my verbiage on that. Thought I'd share it real quick.
Hey there, everybody. So that has been about 20 minutes. So I'll pop in here for just a few minutes. I don't want to ruin your rhythm or your flow or anything. And just remember too that as we're breaking this up into different segments and things like that, this is totally just a blueprint, right? If you're having a great time reaching out, building these relationships, don't change up what's working for you. Keep doing what's going well. So I threw a few tidbits here in the chat from just some different facts about Plexus, things along those lines, some different states that are growing, some different, obviously the fact that we're looking to expand into 165 countries within the next 5 years. That was an incredible, just a profound statement by our, one of our new executives that we are so excited to have on board, and Christopher Pear. Also, hey, number 39 back-to-back years in the direct selling network. So many amazing things that can really speak to people that are on the fence, right? People who are like, hey, I've heard about Plexus. Well, what is this? What is this? Is this the real deal? And hey, these are all things that really just validate all of what we know to be true. So also, hey, most recent message in there. Check that out. Amazing announcements, right? Just right around the corner. So many incredible things. But hey, right now, if, like I said, if you're having a great time reaching out, building these relationships, talking about Joyome or leading with the business, keep doing that. But if you want to switch it up, I think this is a great time to really work on that team follow-up, right? We have a week left in the month, right? Let's reach out. Let's talk to whether it be our customers, our top 20 percenters, and making sure that they're excited, right? They're excited whether it be for convention or they have their goals lined up for maximizing the rest of this month. This could be getting a list together of these 1 through 99 PV ambassadors, right? And maybe it is somebody in there. And hey, I think when I see that, there's two strategies, right? We want that quick fix Band-Aid to get those points, but the reality is we also want to mitigate that, right? We want to make sure that they, they get linked in with the correct products to where they're qualified every single month. So even with those 1 through 99 ambassadors, if we're building relationships through them, that FORM acronym, I'm a huge fan of that. Maybe it's just 1 or 2 products to add to their regimen that can have them qualified moving forward. So, I'm challenging you to continue building relationships through Joyome or the business, or hey, reach out this team follow-up. This is a perfect opportunity for that. So many exciting things to really speak to. But I do just want to share one more thing here before I pop off. So within talking about the silvers, when I first popped on, hey, huge contributing factor to the teams that are obviously crushing it across the board is obviously this duplication, and the best way to really stimulate that, obviously focusing on these silvers, but within that, 3 ambassadors will always equal 1 silver, right? 5 silvers will always equal 1 gold. 5 golds equals 1 ruby, 3 rubies equals an emerald, and 3 emeralds is going to equal a diamond, right? So just no matter what, whether you're 50 points away from that next rank, or you're brand new and you're like, hey, what's it going to take for me to hit emerald? By really focusing on that and saying that, hey, you know what? If I'm looking to grow 100 points, that's really just 5 silvers. And breaking it down and thinking like that, that power of 3 is absolutely incredible. But hey, I will pop off here for another 20 minutes. I'll be active in the chat still. And if you have any questions or these wins that you all are celebrating, I see Sarah, obviously, getting that event tomorrow. That's incredible. So yeah, hey, keep sharing those wins, and I will mute myself.
Hey guys, I also wanted to say, don't forget to reach out if you are participating in the event that we're doing tomorrow night in our Learning Center tribe. That's an event that's going to be focusing on Joyome and Triplex and just some of the core Plexus products. Melinda Nunakoven and I are going to be co-hosting that. So I'm going to open. We'll have a series of about 9 posts, and then she'll close at the end with a Facebook Live. And it will be a short 30-minute event. And so if you're planning to utilize that, definitely don't forget to reach out to new people, follow up with people, invite them if they want to come and pop in and be a part of that. So I wanted to give a wording for that as well. So it's actually on the team page. If you go and click on the photos of the one team page, everything on the team page is posted in chronological order, beginning with the most recent. And so if you are ever like out of pocket for a day or whatever, don't feel like you have to like scroll through the whole team page. Just click on the photos. You can click and see what was posted, and then click on the comments to see, what the comments were. but on this particular post on the team page, there is some verbiage underneath the graphic. So quick FYI, number one, don't forget to post about it on Facebook so your people know about it. Post about it in your chat threads. If you have a team page, you can post about it in there. And then reach out. So this is what a wording example that I shared, but it was just kind of connecting in the first part of it. And then, so if it's someone that you know well, you might want to like chat with them for a second and then say, hey, I wanted to let you know that we're doing an event on Thursday night. It kicks off at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time with a giveaway. Earlier this month, Plexus launched an amazing new age-reversing skincare line to go with their unmatched gut health products. We're celebrating with some amazing specials and going through just how important it is for us to care for our skin and body without all the harsh ingredients that the U.S. allows in products. All you need to do is click this link, and I would definitely send them the link in the message and join. You'll be all set. I cannot wait for you to tune in. It's super simple with some posts to read and no pressure ever to order. Just information and fun. Would you be game for popping on? If they say yes, add them and tag them. So I would send them the group. Usually, actually, you know what? Usually I send a reach out message first, and then if they say yes, then I add them, tag them, and I send them the link. So anyways, hopefully that made sense. So if you have any questions about that, just post it in the chat thread. But that's what I'm using, some spin off that for my verbiage.
Hey there, everybody. That's been about 20 minutes there. So I hope that you have had a very successful, hour here with your reach outs, building some awesome relationships, talking about some incredible things that we have going on with this exciting company. So, hey, I also, one thing with these power hours, I mean, they're just, I mean, obviously so effective. I mean, bringing people together, we're all, working together, taking action, building that team camaraderie. I love it from my perspective, right? Getting to meet everybody at events, but hey, this is the closest we're gonna get, right? Getting to put a face to the name with everybody. So, with that said, I hope to see everybody, right, out at convention. So, it's like we were saying, it's gonna be incredible. If this is your first one, it's truthfully, last year was my first convention, and it was just a whole new world. It really is. The energy is absolutely palpable. There's incredible training with our trainers, incredible entertainment. Get to see and meet everybody, and it all just starts to make a lot more sense, becomes more real. So, and I'm a firm believer that belief and timing are so important, obviously within anything, right? But especially within flexes. And this, my belief, truthfully, I mean, being in a fortunate spot to where I'm lucky enough to connect with the field, and see the perspective from inside this building, I can tell you that the belief, for myself and throughout this building, has never been any higher, truthfully. The announcements that we've gotten for the things that are going to be rolled out in the next couple of weeks, all the way from, could be as soon as now until convention, truthfully, and hey, just continuing to go on, right? But they're just going to blow you away. I mean, it was just a collective jaw drop when we all heard all of these great announcements. So truthfully, just be ready for this excitement. And, I think that timing is just perfect, right? I mean, we look at last year and the amazing things that happened June, July, August, things like that. And, I challenge all of you, let's have an even bigger summer. And I really believe that it's going to be. I mean, what's right around the corner is incredible, and we're in full momentum already, right? We already have some incredible, things right in front of us. So, hey, yeah. And then with that, with those 4 pillars, right? I mean, we talked a bunch on enrollments and reaching out, and then, talked a ton on silvers and duplication and retention. And the truth is none of them are one without the other, right? They all 4 work together. None are really compartmentalized at all. But, within leadership, I just want to share with you all that, I think that oftentimes we can get caught up in ranks and titles and things like that. But the truth is, hey, leadership's a decision, right? If you wake up and you're like, I'm going to crush my IPAs today, and by doing so, I'm going to help make Megan's job easier, because I'm just going to do such a good job of supporting myself as well as supporting my downline, then you yourself, truthfully, you're a leader. And with that said, I want to give a shout out to Tammy Conacher. I mean, seriously, like I want to tell you that you are number 4 right now in our entire company. And I might be able to find, oh man, I see it right here. Hold on one second. I didn't even think about this, but I want to show everybody. Oh, here we go. So she was actually, this was last Friday. So every Friday we have TVs around the office that has this posted, but every Friday, us as coaches, we get updates on a few different things, but one of them is the top enrollments, the top enrollers in the entire company, as well as the states that are growing the best. And I just want to show you that everyone here knows that Tammy is number 3 in the entire company, And it was, brought you up. He's like, hey, she's crushing it. What's going on so well, right? Shared our experience when we chatted, and all the amazing things that Megan said. So hey, absolutely, right. This is a leader right here. This is our next diamond, in the making, just like many of you on this team. So, just going out there, doing the things, having these conversations, sharing something that you're passionate about and you believe in. So, like I said, needless to say, you all know this. You're on an incredible team. So just set those goals high. Go out there, lock arms with your power partners, with your downline, with your upline, and have an incredible summer.
Hey, thanks so much, Logan. That was awesome. I got a lot done. What about you guys? Yeah, but I'm not done. I have a lot more to do, right? So, for those of you who are still working, go ahead and continue on. I'm going to pop off here and we'll end the call, but thank you, Logan, so much for popping on, for sharing all that great information. I took some notes, and we'll be chatting about the things that you shared with us. So thank you so much. Thanks, everyone, for popping on.
Of course.
I'll get the recording up.
Have a great night.
All right.
See y'all soon.